Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Broken Boys. This is episode 282, I believe.
Yeah.
I am Mike,
And I am Colin.
and yeah, today we're going to talk about a little fun weekend that we had, as well as some albums that came out, as well as a movie that came out.
Yeah.
You know, there's music that came out this week too. So other than albums, is what I'm saying. There's some things
Yeah.
to talk about, but as always, I am interested in how your week went, Mr. Colin.
Well, my week was all right.
Okay.
Last weekend was fun. We can go more in depth on that once you get to your week.
Yeah.
But I played some board games, saw a good movie,
Mm-hmm.
played some Jackbox and stuff. It was a lot of fun. I love my boys.
Me too.
Boys love me.
Damn straight.
and it was fun, and then I came back here and I had to work and stuff. So that was fun. I love work. I love my job. It's so good.
Yeah, you talk every week about how much you love it.
I know. It's just it's undeniable how good a job it is, really.
Yeah.
And especially now that Ricky's left me this week.
Oh no.
He's
like officially
he's
left?
done.
Oh my gosh.
He's done his time. He's paid his dues. And now I'm all alone.
Wow.
And it hit me like a truck yesterday.
Yeah.
I was having a bad mental health day.
Oh no.
Not good. I'm happy for him. Happy he doesn't have to work there anymore. He's been making the big buckaroos at the car plant over here with Ash. So I can't blame him. But damn, sucks. Don't have anybody I like talking to anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a couple of coworkers that I'll talk to, but it's not the same. No.
Yeah.
So that's not that was a bad part of my week, but otherwise,
sorry to hear that. That does suck.
It does, but I did. I put in a schedule change to be along the same hours that Max works. So in the middle of August, I'll be working 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. So
so morning shit.
Yeah. I think it'll be better, busyness wise, and also just like you have your whole day afterwards.
Yeah.
Getting off at 6 p.m. It's like what you got like 4 hours before you got to go to sleep.
Yes, it's a good time to get off. Yeah, when I worked at Little Caesars, I did some morning shifts on the weekends. And honestly, I mean, those were not as morning intensive as yours was. I think we started at like 8, maybe 9 even. But that was my favorite perk of it, was like the whole going home. And having a day.
Yeah, no, for real. It's really nice. I used to do morning shifts at the deli as well on the weekend. I did 8 to 4s, which were better. Better time wise afterwards, because like I said, you get the day.
Yeah.
But those weekend shifts at the deli were no joke.
Right.
I'll tell you what.
Well, also
those sun.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good.
I was just saying that, especially nowadays, now that we aren't in school either, it's basically just like it'll just basically be like what a school schedule was, except
exactly
a little earlier. Yeah,
that's what I was saying to my coworker. It was like, yeah, in August I'm gonna start at 6, and she's like, why? And I was like, I don't know, it just seems better. And she's like, yeah, it'll probably be better for you. I was like, it's like it's like high school. She's like, yeah,
pretty much.
Okay. Yeah, pretty
much.
Getting
with your commute, you're probably getting up around the same time as you would in our high school.
Yeah. Plus, it's like in high school and even now, I like having a little time before work, so I get up a little earlier to do whatever. and it's fine. It works out, and then you have the day afterwards, and it's nice. But
Yeah.
I do have to wait till the middle of August for that, which sucks a little bit, but it's fine.
Yeah.
That was fine. I read a good bit
Mm-hmm.
this week. Last week I mentioned I finished Mistborn, and then right after, I don't think I mentioned it, but I started the second Dungeon Crawler Carl book, Carl's
I
Doomsday Scenario.
think you may have mentioned that. Did you say
I
Carl's
might have.
Juniors?
Carl's Juniors, no, Carl's Doomsday
Oh,
Scenario.
okay. There you
Um,
go.
the
I heard it as I was speaking, and I was like, "That's not what he said," but that's what it sounded
Carl's
like.
Juniors, also known as Hardee's in certain parts of the country.
Yeah.
But um, I read that, you know, in the mornings before people woke up on board game weekend. I was reading before bed. I
No.
read a little bit. Um, been using the Kindle, and I don't know why I thought I would be so against it, because honestly, it's a really good experience reading on the Kindle.
Nice.
The reading at night with it being a lit up screen is very helpful. It's also very lightweight, so like I can hold it with one hand comfortably and above my head and be fine. Um, and it I sometimes I miss the turning of the page, but it's honestly a lot easier just to click the side of the screen and have it move over.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that's been nice. But I finished the second Dungeon Crawler Carl the other day, and that was pretty good. I don't know if I liked it as much as the first one, but it expanded upon like the mechanics in which the dungeon crawling game works,
Mm-hmm.
and you meet new characters, there were new villains, and a bunch of new stuff. It was cool. I liked it. It was a good stepping off stone, um for the rest of the series. And there's fucking, like I mentioned it before, but like that the first one came out in like 2020 or 2021.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the recent
um
ones.
yeah, and it's like it's it's been going for 5-6 years, and it's already at like 8 books.
Oh,
So
that's right. Yeah. It was that
yeah,
one.
yeah, so I got plenty to catch up on. um but it's still going. They still have a couple books. I think they're doing 10 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a show coming out for
Oh.
it as well on Peacock.
Oh.
I think I know Seth MacFarlane is producing it, which is kind of cool.
Interesting. Yeah.
But I'm interested in seeing if that's good or not. I could see it being very cringe,
Mm-hmm.
because there are moments in the book that are a little cringe. Um,
And Seth
but
MacFarlane can be a little cringe.
yeah, that is true. Yeah, but he is a goat, so I can't
I
I can't
suppose.
can't be too I can't be too upset. Um, but finished the second one, and then I was like, you know what? I really like the Odyssey. I'm gonna go try to read the Odyssey.
Yeah.
Um, and I read the first few, like the chapters, or called books or whatever,
Uh.
between each one. And I read up to like the fourth one, and I was like, if I keep reading this, if I keep trying to read this, I fear for what it will do for my like reading streak.
Mm,
So I had to put that one on pause.
yeah.
uh I was like, it was cool to see, to read it and be like, oh wow, this some of the stuff that I was reading was happening in the movie.
Yeah.
um but just some things are too old to consume
Too old to what? Sorry,
nowadays
you cut out a little bit.
to consume, at
Oh,
least
yes.
in my brain. I just like it was translated, this version of it was translated semi recently.
Mm,
So it was easier on the eyes and the brain, but it was still like trying to read all those Greek names.
yeah.
Also wasn't really good on my head. Like, I knew Telemachus, I knew Menelaus, I knew Antinous because of the movie.
Uh-huh.
uh
I'll be
but like
completely
there were
real. I don't remember those ones.
well, Telemachus is Tom Holland,
Okay.
uh Antinous is Robert Pattinson,
Okay.
and Menelaus was John Bernthal.
Okay.
um
Yeah, I remembered Sinon and Odysseus. Which honestly, I think were the ones I needed to remember. So
well, um but I was like, it was cool, but it was also like, 700, 800 pages. And I
Yeah.
was like, if I keep reading this, I might not keep reading. So,
Yeah.
I put that down. I put that on hold for maybe another day. Um,
I'm guessing that
but
one was probably akin to reading like Shakespeare in high school and stuff like that.
yeah,
In
hard.
some
It felt
ways.
harder than Shakespeare. Yeah, it
Really?
was.
Wow.
Well, maybe not hard. I don't know. It just. It was also like it was written like a play because it's written in verse. I think.
Okay.
So it was all like condensed as well on one side of the page.
Yeah.
Um, and that felt weird as well because there were weird like line breaks between. Like it would, I'd feel like, oh, I'm going on to the next sentence, but it's really just the continuation of the sentence I was reading,
Mm-hmm.
and it felt weird in my brain as well. Um, but I don't know. Maybe I'll get back to it one day. But I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna move on to the next dungeon crawler Carl book
Yeah.
instead. So I started the third one of that. One's called the Dungeon Anarchists Cookbook.
Oh.
It's a good series so far. I'm liking it. I was thinking about reading the next Mistborn, but that one's like 1,000 pages, and I was like, I don't know if I'm ready to tackle 1,000 pages yet. Uh,
Tack on another 1,000 to your probably 9,000 pages at this point.
yeah, I meant like 7,400 something, I think, but
Okay.
getting there. Um, but reading's still good. I still recommend reading.
Yeah,
Um,
I still need to read. I read
um,
Reddit all the time. I don't know why I do
it's perfect. Yeah,
it.
you're working your brain somehow.
Exactly.
Um, but otherwise, I went to work on the apartment, getting the rest of the stuff, working on getting the rest of the stuff out before the 31st.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and the only big thing left is the TV stand, which I'm gonna work. Ricky's gonna help me with later on. So after that, it's just really cleaning and getting done with that. Um, but then soon I'll be completely out of there, and it'll be good. Um,
Yeah.
but I was sweating up a storm getting the rest of this stuff out of there the other day.
Mm-hmm.
It was hot, and I had to go up and down the fucking elevator and outside to the garbage and everything, and threw out like this table that my old roommate had given me because I didn't want to bring it over here. Well, I put it over by the dumpster so whoever wants to take it could take it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I threw out like my old TV and sound bar, which I don't need or use anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know where the cords are, so even if somebody wanted to take it, they wouldn't have a way to power it. So I was just like, I'll just throw it out. Um, but getting the stuff out of there, it's real dusty in there. That place for some reason, just like everything was coated in dust for
Really?
like the entire time I was there. Like it would sit there and it would just be like this huge layer of dust on everything.
Hmm.
And here it's like that's not really a problem at the house. Like there's not dust settling on things, but at the apartment it was like dust, 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 and I was like, Jesus
To be honest, I don't really
Christ,
know what like causes dust like that to like
I
be
don't
more
know.
common somewhere than somewhere else. I don't entirely know how that would. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not
It was
calling you
like
out.
maybe
I'm just
it's
saying I don't know how that works.
like I don't either.
Yeah.
Maybe stagnant air or something. I don't know. But ready to be out of there.
Yeah, for sure.
Max and I also sat in a Pokemon line that day as well later on. Because at the Target she works at, they were setting up this new section for like cards and collectibles and stuff. And
Oh shit.
we went there later on and we are like, oh, let's see if it's done yet and see if stuff are set up. And we got there and there was like a line forming, and I was like, well, yeah, how do you feel? She's like, yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
So, we waited in line, and there was this mom and her two like kids in front of us, which I was like, thank God there's kids in this line. Like at least they're
Yeah.
getting something Pokemon. It's not just all the scalpers.
Yeah.
But don't you worry, the usual suspects were there.
A
Um, um
lot of familiar faces.
oh yeah, dude. Oh my God. It's
That's
actually just
sad.
gross. It
It's
it
gross
is.
as well, yes. Gross and sad.
Yeah. It's sad and gross, and it's just ew.
Yeah.
But me and Max were talking to like the mom, and the kids were like having fun. talking to us and everything too, but the
Uh-uh.
mom didn't know anything about Pokemon or anything, so we were just like kind of telling her the ins and outs of what
You're
was what.
translating. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. But we were telling her about resellers and
Oh, right, right,
and
right.
all that, and I was like, yeah, the people up front are just gonna buy it and sell it off pre-pack, like still packaged for like twice the price. And she's like, oh, I was like, yeah. She's like, is like reselling bad? I was like, it's just, it feels scummy. And she was like, feels scummy, and I was like, yeah. Um, but it was fun. We were in that, like, the dude that was setting up this section, he was working alone, which makes which is gonna make the process a long thing.
Yeah.
But it took him, like, we were standing in that line for like an hour before they were ready to
Damn.
fucking put the stuff out, and we were like, Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
dude. Like,
Was this in the morning?
no, it was like 5 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Which felt weird to do because
Yeah, because I know the
any
last few
Pokemon
times you've
line.
done it been in like 7
Yeah.
a.m. or some shit.
Yeah, it's all in the morning most of the time, but like this one was in the evening time around dinner, and I was like, weird.
Mm.
But we got away with some of my favorite set ascended heroes, so that was nice. Didn't
Nice.
get anything too good, but it was still nice to get my hands on a set that you don't see all too often because the scalpers get it.
Right.
Um, but that was fun. And then Max and I watched. We started Chainsaw Man a long time ago. It's an anime.
Mm-hmm.
And there's only 12 episodes, but it took us up until yesterday to really like sit down and finish it for some
Mm-hmm.
reason. But we finished that first season, and that was really good. And then there's a movie out,
Oh,
um,
yes. Yeah, yeah.
the Reze arc. We watched that as well, and that was good. The animation on that was fucking beautiful. A lot of really good colors. Um,
Yeah, a lot of people were talking about
but
that one last year. Or this year?
yeah,
Yeah.
it was last year. Yeah.
Okay.
But that was good. Beautiful animation. I Chainsaw Man's cool. Some of it's a little cringe, but it's not too bad. Um, cool monsters and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then I listened to Reality Awaits by The Strokes and fashion or music fashion film by Charlie XCX
Oh,
last night
shit.
as well,
You did both.
which we can talk about.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. But
I
I'm
get.
tired of talking. So
Oh,
how
sorry.
was your week?
My week was good. If you want to do a solo review of the Charlie one later or
Oh yeah, I can.
now,
Yeah.
yeah, I did not listen to that one to be honest.
Okay, yeah, I gotta do that now.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Okay.
Not nearly as good as Brat to me. I think Sympathy's a Knife outmogs the entirety of this new album by itself.
Yeah.
But there is some good stuff on here. A lot of like introspective stuff. There's a song about how she's afraid of fucking her marriage up with her husband, who's a
Mm-hmm.
part of the 1975.
Yeah.
Um,
George.
you know, George.
Yeah.
And I thought it was all right. Like there was some fun. Sounded fun. Like she sounded good on it. The instrument. I think the production was my favorite part of the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But as a whole project, I was like, okay, yeah, you know,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to follow up Bratz, I guess. But um, you know, I'd still, if you like Charlie XCX and if you liked Brat, I would still check it out. Check it out. But it wasn't anything like spectacular though.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I probably will end up checking that out at some point, but
Yeah.
yes, hello, it's me, it's my week. My week was pretty good for the most part, I would say. Um yeah, I mean, well, the week really started with the weekend, the boys' weekend. So
Yes.
I know you said you were sick of talking, but we can talk together about
Oh
this
no,
one a
I'll
little
talk
bit.
about this all day.
Oh yeah, talk about the boys all day. Um, but yeah, we had a little boys board game weekend, but mix some other stuff into there as well. Um, but yeah, I just kind of have like bullet points in order. So, I mean, this is just a retelling of the tale.
Yeah.
But little Vince made his homemade pizza. Was the first bullet mark I got there.
Yummy, yummy.
Yummy, yummy. He made his own dough. Didn't make his
Hmm.
own white sauce like we requested, but
Yeah, that was later on though.
yeah, that was later on. And we'll get to it. But yeah, no, the pizza was very, very good. Really loved that that fresh dough on there. And
Hmm.
he made it with provolone cheese, which apparently his mom used to do a lot too. Which I'm sure I've had her pizza at some point, but that was that
Hmm.
was yummy. It worked well. It
Yes,
was a good cheese.
great.
Yeah. Um, and then that night we played Skull King. The only time we played Skull King, really, which was
Yeah.
fun. That's always a good one to bust out for like, I don't even know, like, I'm not sure if that takes even 20 minutes. Maybe just about, but
Yeah,
it's a nice quick one. Um,
it is.
but we did
I like
that.
that one a lot.
Yeah, we did that one to kill some time before going to see the Odyssey. Christopher Nolan's
Yes.
The Odyssey. So here is a brief movie review packed into the weekend. It's good. I really liked it. I think that. I mean, I still need to. There's still a few Nolan movies I haven't seen, but I think I've seen
Mhm.
all the big ones. Um,
Yeah.
and that one's up there. I think that might be number three for me, somewhere underneath Interstellar and Inception. I
Mm.
really enjoyed watching that. If the source material is difficult to read, he did a really good job translating everything to make it
Yes.
comprehensible. I know a lot of people don't like the you know Americanized English or whatever that's in it. They think it feels off or whatever. It didn't really feel that off to me personally.
No.
I wasn't really distracted by any of the controversial stuff like the armor or the casting or
Mm-mm.
the native English or not native English, the American English. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, really, none of that really got to me at all. I just sat down and went there to watch the Vision, and the Vision was very, very good. And
Yeah.
was really fun to see in IMAX. And yeah, yeah, it was a great movie.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I agree. Really, really loved that one. Just goddamn, it was so well shot. I think all the acting performances were really damn good.
Mm-hmm.
I know some people didn't like Elliot Page's performance
Yeah,
as Sinon. Just I mean, some people did, a lot of people didn't like it just because he's trans, but
yeah.
some people actually didn't like it because of his performance. But I thought his monologue in Hades was really good.
Mm.
Um, I thought that like Christopher Nolan does it again with his fucking his not wanting to use fucking CGI because like that the Cyclops being a puppet that was like
Yeah.
later just done over by by a guy in makeup
Mm-hmm.
um was oh my god.
Yeah, it was like
There's
a
a big whirlpool.
60 foot puppet. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy. But really well done.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what were you gonna say about the whirlpool? Because I'm actually interested about that.
The whirlpool was actually just like a bunch of jet skis going in a circle that was like in post production made to like they were taken out and like the whirlpool was given some depth.
That's
But
insane.
yeah. um but like first movie filmed completely in IMAX, like
Yeah,
um
70 millimeter,
fucking
right? Or maybe just an
yeah,
IMAX in total.
IMAX in total, yeah,
Wow.
but it was beautiful, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking loved the visuals. Ludwig
Oh yeah.
Göransson, fucking goat, dude. I
Mm-hmm.
just amazing soundtrack. The plucking of his bow has been stuck in my head
Yeah.
all fucking week. The dung dung dung, and it's
Yeah.
fucking oh, dude. And the they like he like recreated old Grecian instruments
Yeah.
like that aren't used anymore to like get an accurate representation of what like stuff would like
Yeah.
music would sound like back in the day.
Not even not used anymore. They don't exist anymore, from my
Yeah,
understanding. So that's why they recreated them. Yeah.
yeah. There's this like flute recorder looking thing with like two hanging off of each other
Yeah.
that was used, and it sounds fucking awesome. Um, but like Anne Hathaway, Matt Damon, uh,
Mm.
those were the two like real, and John Leguizamo too. John Leguizamo was
Yes.
really fucking good.
Yeah.
Uh, those three were like fantastic fucking performances. Um, and then I think his name is Himesh Patel.
Oh, yes, yes,
Um,
yes.
yes, I forget his character's name, but he was throughout a lot of it too, and he did a great job.
Yeah.
Um,
I,
Cersei.
I was trying to figure out where I recognized him from, and when I looked at the
Uh,
IMDb credits later, I was like, "Oh, he's the guy from Yesterday," which is not a
yeah.
movie I've seen, but it was a big cultural movie.
Yes.
But I was like,
Yeah.
"That's where I recognize his face," I guess.
I did watch that, and it was okay.
Yeah.
But Cersei, her stuff was really good too.
Yes. Yeah.
She played Alpha in The Walking Dead, like the leader
Oh.
whisperer.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't think I got that far into the show, but I have seen
okay.
clips of her before.
Yes. But just an awesome movie. It's definitely in my top 3 Nolan as well.
Yeah.
I haven't seen all of them. Namely, I haven't seen Inception or Tenet
Mm.
out of his like big ones,
I haven't
but
seen Tenet either. Yeah.
yeah, all of the other ones I think I've seen, like other than like Insomnia and his like debut film.
Yeah.
Um, but Interstellar, Oppenheimer, and the Odyssey. Those are my top 3. I don't know. The fucking ranking of those would probably change based on my mood,
Yeah.
but just really good.
I always forget that the Batman stuff is lodged in there as well. So like I
Uh-huh.
need to rewatch those three. I guess it's possible Dark Knight could be up there as well, just
Yeah.
because that's a very acclaimed movie. But I
Hmm.
don't know.
The Prestige is really good too.
Oh yeah,
But
fuck yeah,
Christopher Nolan's just the goat, man.
yeah.
And then also for the sake of my fucking profile picture, the siren
Hmm.
scene was really good too.
Yes.
Um, and then there was also, I just wanted to bring it up because it happened at the movie and I forgot to bring it up afterwards. But at the beginning when they're like outside of Troy, like getting with the horse stuck in the water, there's
Hmm.
a scene where the horse is sticking in the water on the beach, and then it like it it like goes to a shot of Odysseus on the beach by himself,
Uh huh.
and it says man. There's a line that it says, but it ends in man.
Uh huh.
And cutting from the horse to Odysseus just alone on the beach, it reminded me of this
I think I
meme
know what you're gonna
image.
say. Yeah, I
um,
love that picture.
but just the fact that they're on a beach, it went from a horse to a man.
Yeah.
It said man. I was like, that's fucking hilarious.
Obviously
But really good
intentional.
movie.
Yeah.
Yes, obviously, really good movie. Highly recommend it. IMAX was a great way to see it as well.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah, regular IMAX is fine. Honestly, I kept forgetting that like the IMAX that we saw was not the
Seven.
extended, yeah, the extended
Yeah.
screen one. I always forget that 70 millimeter IMAX is a different thing and very special thing or
Yeah.
whatever. But honestly, the whole movie, I was placeboed into thinking that we were seeing extra on the top and bottom, and
Yeah.
I still felt like we saw a lot in the shots that we saw. So like
Yeah. Yeah.
regular IMAX, it's fine. And anyone
Yeah.
saying, I mean, I'm sure 70 millimeter is cool, but you can definitely get the experience of the movie just at the regular IMAX.
Yeah. But we did see a lot of before the movie was a Bluey stage performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that there was an ad for a Bluey stage performance that played before the in the ads before the trailers, at least 6 or 7 times,
I
six
think
or
it was
7 times.
6 times. Yeah.
Yeah,
We got
which was
there
really funny.
we got there early, so we literally saw
Yeah,
every ad, and I think the first one was Bluey,
I think so.
and then five more came after. Two of them came in a row, which was funny.
Yes.
Um, yeah.
It being there for the ads and stuff reminded me of being a kid because we would go to the matinees, which are early showings for those who
Oh,
don't
okay.
know,
I did not know
because
that.
tickets were cheaper,
Yeah.
and to see movies with 5 kids, had to get there early.
Yeah.
Um,
That makes sense.
but we'd get there super early and before like the screen was on, and then the screen would turn on and it would just be ads for a half hour before the trailers.
Right.
But felt like being a kid again.
Yeah. Yeah, there was all those Bluey ads, and then there was the other mommy trailer or whatever, which I'm seeing people
Oh
post
yeah.
about, like being scared out of their boots about the other mommy trailer or whatever. And I was like, okay.
I mean, you jumped.
Yeah, I mean I did, but like, I jump
It
at
wasn't like
I jump
scary,
easily.
scary.
I
Yeah.
jump easily.
Yeah, you do.
um
There was a moment in the movie where there was like a it wasn't I don't think it was meant to be a jump scare, but it made me jump as well.
mm.
With Lupita Nyong'o.
Oh,
But
I think that was supposed to be a bit of a jump scare, especially in the
yeah.
IMAX theaters. It was loud.
Oh yeah.
um,
It hit. I was like, "Whoa!"
yeah, yeah, that got
But
me. I did like the horror elements in the Odyssey as well. I did.
yeah.
I think I read like a review before we went in that was saying something like there's like 2 horror scenes in it, like straight up horror scenes, or there's
Mhm.
2 scenes that convinced them that Nolan should make a horror movie. Um,
Oh, that'd be
and
so good.
there sure
Um,
were. Both of those scenes were done very well.
oh yeah.
Second one grossed me
Also
the
like
fuck out, but yeah,
oh god.
yeah,
Yeah. Also like the most packed theater I've been in
yeah,
um like it was a 10 p.m. showing and we walk out and it's like a sea of people.
yeah.
And I'm like,
There
"Holy
was a lot
shit,
of
dude.
people.
That's
I
nuts."
this movie was 3 hours long, and I went into that knowing that, and then I drank a whole large, or sorry, a whole medium soda from AMC,
Yeah.
and then went to go get another soda, and before the movie started, I was like, maybe I should go to the bathroom. I was like, I don't feel like
Mhm.
getting up again. Um, and man, I was struggling in the last like kind of hour ish.
Yeah.
I remember like probably an hour from the end. I was like, surely this is gonna wrap up a little bit soon. And then it kept going, and that's not a diss on the pacing, by the way. I think the pacing of the
Yeah.
movie was beautiful.
Yes.
It was 3 hours. So as soon as like the screen like the Odyssey came up or whatever, I just like whispered to John. I was like, I gotta piss. I kind of bolted out of there to beat the
Yeah.
crowd. But yeah,
Uh, yeah.
don't recommend that.
But no, no, no. But yeah, probably since Oppenheimer, that was the most packed theater I've been in.
Yeah,
But
I'm not sure when the
yeah,
last time I was
which
in a theater that packed, but I don't go to things opening night too much. So,
no,
but
was Minecraft crazy for you?
actually, that probably was the last time I was. Yeah, that probably was it. Um, uh,
Unfortunate.
that was the last opening night that I went to. I'm pretty sure. So yeah. Um, anyway, or that wasn't opening night, but it was opening weekend.
Yeah.
But yes, great movie. Really enjoyed that one. Would recommend. The controversy is all stupid. And then
Yes.
we got home, went to bed. I was surprised that Vince and Katie went with us in the first place, just
Right.
because they are early risers and not late owls, night owls too much.
Yeah.
And I don't know. We got out of the movie at like it was earlier than we thought. It was like 1:30 or something like that. I was
Yeah.
definitely expecting to be getting home or like at 2ish or something, but
Yeah.
it was still like 1 something. Um,
Well, the
anyways,
trailers
hmm?
for movies are usually like a half hour,
Yeah.
maybe a little longer, and this is only like 20 minutes
I wonder if
of
I wonder if it was
previews.
shorter, maybe just because it was a 3-hour movie, maybe.
Maybe.
But with no intermission.
Yeah.
But yes. So we basically went to bed as soon as we got home. And then the next day we brought out another big boy. We brought out Twilight's Imperium, which was a board game that this kind of the whole this was the my brain is tired. Sorry. The main event really of the weekend. The
Yes.
thing that we were planning for was this big board game that Vince had played a few times. It took him like 9 hours the first time and 7 hours the second time or something. And we're like, all right, we're buckling up. And yeah, we brought it out. Vince started explaining. And by the time he was done explaining the rules, I think it was an hour and a half later,
Uh-huh.
which was fun.
Yeah.
He did a good job, by the way. There's just a lot of
Oh yeah.
components to explain. And then we did like one round of it, which I think took an hour as well, probably for the first round, just to know how everything works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then we got lunch. We got lunch before. Uh, I guess before getting into the nitty gritty of the game. Um, yeah, we were gonna go get some food from that chicken place that we went to last time, but they were unexpectedly closed for repairs for a while. It seemed like. So
Still salty about that.
me too. That was some good ass chicken last time, and I was looking forward to
It
that.
was.
But we got Culver's instead.
Yeah.
And I realized afterwards I probably should have checked my Culver's app because I could have gotten a free scoop of ice cream for my birthday month. But
Shit.
yeah, it's okay. I think I'm going to Culver's again on Sunday, so I'll get my
There
scoop.
you
Um, but we got some Culver's, and that was pretty good.
go.
Um,
John's first time having Culver's,
that's
which
right,
is
John's first time at Culver's.
crazy.
Giving him that white lifestyle.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah. Um, and then we went back. We went back and ate, but then we continued the game, the rest of the game. And it was fun. I had a fun time with the game. It was
Yeah.
basically, um, I mean, it was pretty similar to like what Civilization would be like as a board game, which I think there is
Mm-hmm.
actually a Civ board game, as of late. But I think it was the same type of game. Vince said it was a 4X game, which means it has things like uh, trading and researching technology and stuff like that. Or something along those lines. But like that is pretty much the core of like the Civ gameplay as well as researching technology, trading, production and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And really like balancing all these elements you know to your favor. And It was cool. Like each person had like their own unique rules and own unique stuff going on. So we kind of had to
Mm-hmm.
like know our characters or our factions or whatever you want to call them. And Yeah, I was having a good time playing it. I liked how there was the public objectives, which basically in order to win the game, you had to score the public objectives, which were just like I don't know, claim 5 planets or some shit like that. It was more complex than that, but
Yeah.
it was something along those lines. But then you also had like a secret hand in front of you, which I really liked that mechanic.
Yeah.
Of like the secret things you had to go for, that only you could go for. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and Yeah, you had to be the first to score 10 points with those objectives, and I don't know, I really liked that part of the game. I like just kind of like
Mm-hmm.
focusing in on like okay, I need to get the blah 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 blah, blah doing that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but Yeah, it was fun. Vince ended up winning. Um,
Yep.
Quite drastically, to the point where I think the game ended earlier than he thought it would. Uh, um, I think it's because we kind of didn't really contest him too much, which
Yeah.
was partially my fault as well because I did a ceasefire with him,
Yeah.
and I thought I could get some points on by going after you guys, which I did get a point that way. But when I got 1 point, Vince got like 4 in like a round or something. Like he went sicko mode at some point and just like uh,
Yeah.
went wild. Um, but
It was.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got my ass blasted that entire game.
yeah,
Everyone was like moving points up, and I was at 0 for like the first 4 rounds.
yeah,
Um, but so it wasn't like it was a cool game. I liked the mechanics. I liked the board, and the ships and everything. But boy, oh boy, I got my butt fingered.
yeah.
And that is nothing new for those weekends, but
Right. In board
during
game
you know,
form.
yeah, and in the daylight, it was,
Yeah, in the
but
daylight.
but yeah, I was getting just finger blasted, dude, the entire game.
Yeah,
But that was also kind of my fault because I would be like, oh, I'm gonna go do this, and then I'd focus on that and not focus on literally anything else. And I do that a lot with games that
yeah,
I play, where I'll just be like, well, I'm gonna do this, and I'm really set on this, and then like that doesn't work out, and everything else kind of falls apart
right.
along with it. But what also doesn't help is I was like trying to claim this one thing for like a couple rounds, and then Mike comes with his
Yeah.
whole armada, and
It wasn't the whole
just
armada.
fucking you came with your flagship, and like
Yeah.
he nuked me to oblivion.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, it was like a
but
mini battle between you and John that had been going on for a couple rounds, and then
yeah,
I was like, you know what, I kind of want that planet for for a point. And yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Um, I think that we are just too. I don't know if it's all of us or just me, but when we play a game that Vince has played and wants us to play, um, I feel bad for like going and ganging up on him, even though he is good at
Oh,
things. And I don't know, and that stops me from being like, guys, let's beat the fuck out of this man.
yeah,
Um, I think you at one point were like, guys, we gotta we gotta do something about Vince.
yeah.
And then me and John were like, but
Yeah,
um,
honestly, I kind of feel the opposite. I think when
yeah,
I think when it comes to a game like that, someone who's played it and knows what they're doing, and they want to play the
yeah,
game, it's like you kind of want to fuck them up,
right, yeah,
because they're gonna fuck you up. They know how to fuck you up.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I guess I kind
It
of feel the
just
opposite there. Yeah.
I don't know, it just feels bad to me to come in and be like, guys, we have to go for him immediately.
Oh,
Like,
oh yeah. I wasn't saying that. I wasn't saying that, but
yeah, I know.
yeah,
But like, just like going after one person and just targeting
yeah.
the entire time feels bad to me, which is why that why I feel he wins most things we play.
Mm,
Um, but
yeah.
I think if we played another round, it'd be different. But just one kind of
Right, right, right. Yeah, Vince. Just because you're I think you're listening. You only win because we let you. Is basically what Colin's saying. So
yeah, yeah, pretty
just
much, yeah.
remember that.
Remember that for next time, bitch.
Yeah.
We're coming for your ass.
um, um, but yeah, no, I had a good time playing. I will say in the very last round, because it was already a shoo-in that Vince is going to win, but the round basically had to play out just because of how the rules and stuff. So we were kind of fighting for
Yeah.
second, third, and fourth. And there was a
Oh.
moment where it looked like John could maybe get a leg up on me and take second. And
Mm.
I was doing my best. One of my secret objectives was like to keep like these four things on my planet. And because there's like a difference in this game between like what's on your planet and what's in space. And Vince in the
Mm.
final round was like, let's just test out how strong my military is. So he was just like wiping me the fuck out. I was getting a little stressed there because I was like, I really want that extra fucking point. But thankfully, just because of how the stuff worked, he was able to wipe out basically basically everything. Everything was wiped out except for those four little things that I needed for that extra point at the end. So I
Yeah.
felt a little happier about that. But
Yeah. And
yeah,
I did like those like secret objectives
yeah,
that you mentioned, but I was drawing like shit. I was getting everything that I was incapable of getting anywhere near
yeah.
the entire game. Like one of them was to like conquer the big planet in the middle that
Mm,
everybody was fighting over,
yeah. That
or
was
at
your
least Vince
secret
and
objective?
one of them was, yeah,
Damn.
it's like control gay anal sex,
Yeah, yeah,
which
yeah.
Vince called it, and um, which I think it was like Menelaus
Rex?
Rex or something,
Something like
yeah.
that, yeah.
But it was like control it with at least 5 ships or
Oh my
something,
god.
and I was
That's
like,
a
oh my
crazy
god.
Yeah, that's bad luck.
I I know. I drew it at the same time as Vince drew his card, and I was like, trade, because like he already had the planet, and I was like, here,
Yeah.
you can have this, and he was
Yeah.
like, no, I want mine, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But next time we play that, I think it'll be a different story. But the first time playing it was rough for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fun game.
I think part of it also is you were on the opposite side of the public objective, so you like kind of kept
Yeah,
forgetting those were there. I mean, like, because for me, I was looking at those like the whole time. Like that's basically what I was.
yeah.
I think I was actually a little too hyper focused on them instead of like
Hmm.
building up my shit. But yeah, I think definitely a balance between the two of our play styles there with the public objectives. But
Yeah,
yeah, but I had a good time. That was a fun
yeah.
game. Like I said, Civ War game basically. It took us was it 7 hours? or was it 6? I
Yeah,
don't remember.
I think it was like I think it was closer to 6.
Yeah.
I think we finished around 6 or so. We
Mm.
really got into the meat of it around 12:30 or something. So,
Yeah.
but we started, I guess, prior to that at like 11. So,
Right, 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 right.
but
But yeah, we did that, and then Vince made some turkey burgers for us. That were
yep.
very good. We had that along with your chips and dip, which was also very
Mm-hmm.
good. I don't know why, but those chips were fucking hitting right there.
Made it
Um,
myself. Made it myself.
yeah, yeah. You branded it yourself too. Yeah. Sealed the bag.
That was my special white sauce. So
Oh, nice.
yeah.
But yes, that was a nice and delicious dinner. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and then someone brought up the fact that my birthday was in a couple days. I don't remember who it was. Actually, it might have
Yeah.
been me. I don't even
I
remember.
think you did, and then Katie was like, "Should I get a cake?"
Yeah, and I was like, no.
No.
Let the record show I said no probably like 10 times. And then
Yeah.
Vince basically gave me the hand. Just didn't acknowledge me. And
Yeah.
they went and got a cake. Katie was like,
Yeah.
I know the perfect cake. I know exactly what to get.
I know his favorite cake.
And
I
then
wrote it down.
dashed out the door, cartoon style.
Yep.
Exactly. And then as we waited for that, we started playing a game called Rhythm Heaven, which is on
Mhm.
the Switch. Basically a rhythm-based game, a bunch of like mini games, and
Mhm.
that was pretty fun. Some of them I was kind of ass at, which was a little
Yeah,
embarrassing.
surprising.
But some of them I was also very good at. Like there was ones where basically you
Yeah.
had to like keep the beat while like the metronome went away, and that
Mhm.
I kind of crushed that shit. So
Yeah.
that's kind of the one I wanted to be winning at.
Mhm.
But that was pretty fun. Those
Yeah.
are sort of a bunch of silly little games. And then sometime during that, Katie came back with a cake. And then she asked me, "Okay, what is your favorite cake?" Like on the spot. I was like, I don't know." And like, when she asked me that, I wasn't expecting. I don't know. I guess I was just thinking of like a store bought cake. I was like,
Yeah.
vanilla, because I do prefer vanilla over chocolate usually.
Yeah.
That was the thought process. And then she's like, oh, well, I got a red velvet cake
Shit.
because you said it was your favorite last year. I was like, ah. I
I thought
do.
it was gonna be cheesecake.
I like cheesecake a
Um.
lot too. Yeah, no, that's really up there. I don't really think of that when someone asks
uh,
for like a favorite cake. But I guess I forgot that red velvet's also an option. Um,
mhm.
I do love red velvet. That's it. It might be my favorite. I don't know. I mean, that and vanilla are both up there. But regardless, she got a very delicious red velvet cake that I enjoyed.
Mhm.
And every time I said I
That was
enjoyed
very good.
it, it sounded like I was faking it or something. But I did enjoy it. And
Yeah.
I was appreciative of them getting a cake, even though I told them not to. Um,
Well, it didn't help that we were kind of beating up on you the entire weekend. The running
yeah,
joke this weekend, as we usually have
yeah,
every time we hang out, we have like a joke that runs throughout the entire
yeah.
weekend or whatever. Last time it was I fingered myself, I
Yeah,
think.
I think that happened more towards the end of that weekend, but yes, yes, that was
Yeah.
a big one.
And then like the bachelor party was like kissing but not telling Katie,
Right.
or like we couldn't kiss but we could do other things. And then this one was Mike was driving to Walmart into the movie,
Mm.
and Vince was telling him to how to get to Walmart and whatever,
He was
and Mike
basically
went,
telling
I
he was
figured.
he was basically telling me how to get out of their subdivision and go to the city.
Yeah.
So like, but yeah, I did say like twice in a row to like some of his directions, like, oh yeah, yeah, I kind of figured. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
and then like I realized like on the second one, I was like, I sound so fucking like stuck up right now. Why did I say that? But it sounds like such a like a little bitch or something. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I figured.
I was like sorry, and then like yeah, that was the running thing. Was I figured
Mhm.
uh people were saying that a lot, and that when
Oh
we
yeah.
did Jackbox later, it was mixed with I figured myself, a little wombo combo there.
Yeah. We
But
were playing we were playing this like detective game where we had to deduce who was like guilty or whatever.
mm,
And we, instead of using our real names, it was like I figured
yeah,
I fingered
yeah,
finger me and finger.
yeah.
Uh So we were like, "Who's who?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's finger? Who's finger?
I'm surprised you remember that as well as you did.
Yeah.
I think you got those all spot on. But yes, after the cake, the cake that was delicious. Thank you, Vincent Gatti. We basically just ran all of Jackbox 11, which came out last year. We did all the games on there. There was like the detective game that Colin was talking about. There was one where you painted, or not painted, where you decorated cookies. There was one. I'm blanking right now. What the fuck else was there?
There was like there was a trivia one where you like fight monsters with trivia.
Right. That was kind of like it was kind of like a D&D sort of thing.
Yeah. And there was it was kind of like what's that one? It's kind of like the one where you like type in funny answers to like a prompt.
Oh, kind of like a Fibbage type thing.
Fibbage or whatever, Quiplash or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Similar to that, but that one was kind of forgettable. And then
I'm looking up 11 right now, and I don't remember these things. Why isn't it showing me the games?
And then there was the voice one, which we played first, which was really fun.
Oh yeah, the voice
one. Yeah, it just you have to like come up with noises for these prompts it gives you, and then it like we determine whose sound effect was the best. But we were all in the same room, so whatever one of us was doing a sound effect, another person or everybody would be in the background of it.
Yeah.
So it didn't work the way it was supposed to. But in separate rooms, I think that would be a really, really fun game.
Yeah. There's also the one where we had to like make a prompt worse or whatever.
Yes.
I kind of like that one. There's some good ones that I threw out in that one. But yeah, honestly, it was kind of, in my opinion, it was kind of a mid Jackbox collection. There wasn't really like any that I like loved in there, and quite a few of them were like, it's okay. The detectives one in particular, like it kind of, I felt like it kind of was a little too loose with it. Like we had to like Colin was
barely
saying,
a game.
Yeah, like Colin said, we had to like interrogate each other based off of like this information or whatever. But it was kind of like confusing what exactly we were supposed to say or like gather from doing that. Like I'm guessing it was just maybe people who were better at like role playing improv stuff or whatever could make that more interesting. But I don't know. It was kind of hard to like, because it was like, oh, does this person know My Chemical Romance lyrics or something like that? And it was like,
yeah,
I don't know. It was just a little hard to. I don't know. It was just a little strange.
Yeah,
like, a little underdeveloped. I felt like.
Yeah,
but it was still fun doing it with you guys though. But the games themselves were like, it was okay. And then I think we also loaded up a game of Guespionage, or did we do that in the morning?
Yes. No, that was at night, I think. Well,
I don't remember.
That might have been the morning.
Yeah.
I think it was because like we finished through that pack and everyone was like, okay, bedtime.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we did Guespionage in the morning, but
yeah.
Next morning did that. And then we played a game of I always have it written down wrong. Do you remember what it was called? Carcassonne, something like that?
Carcassonne.
Yeah. Which we played at Dane's board game thing, but we played that with Vince, Katie, and John, and that was fun. I enjoyed playing that. I think Katie won that one.
I think so.
And yeah, that was a good one to end it off on, and then we went home. I don't think did I miss anything big in there? I don't think I did.
You didn't miss anything big, but there was one moment that really made the hardest I laughed the entire weekend was before the cake thing happened. Before Katie left, we were talking about like the bachelor party, just like reminiscing or whatever. And I was like, remember when we tried to get Vince to wear the sash that said bachelorette? And he was like, we were like, yeah, we got a picture of him in it, but he didn't want to wear it the whole time. And Vince goes, yeah, I just didn't want the attention. And I get you, and you like throw your hands up in the air.
Yeah.
And you're like,
as he actively forced me into getting attention for my birthday that I didn't want.
It's just you with your hands thrown up in the air, and you go, fuck me, I guess.
I think it was even funnier because
killed me.
I don't even think he connected it that much
No, no.
what the correlation was.
Oh, it fucking murdered me, dude. I was
Yeah.
laughing so hard at that.
That was
Oh.
pretty funny. um, love you, Vince. Uh, yeah. It was a fun weekend though, and very
It
appreciative of
was.
them for that stuff, and also for
Yeah.
hosting and all that sort of stuff. Good seeing them. Um,
Yeah.
they were showing us like ultrasound pictures too of like the baby, and I was like, that's
Oh
crazy.
yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
know. It's getting very real, very quick, and I'm very excited
Yeah, they had
for
like
what it
they
for
had like
what
a
it happened.
stroller in there as well.
Mm.
They're prepping. So
They're prepping big time, and
yep.
and Katie was fucking crocheting her heart out the entire week.
She
It was
was. Honestly, she didn't really seem
like
like any different. Like, apparently she's not
no,
having much side effects yet, which is kind of
no,
crazy for someone of her size. But
and yeah, she's almost in her third trimester. It's like it's kind
right,
of crazy.
yeah,
Seems like a knock on wood, very easy
right,
pregnancy.
right.
But it's I'm very excited. I was talking to Max about it. I told Max like, oh yeah, she's got a little bump now, and Max is like, take a picture, and I was like, no.
It's for my girlfriend.
That's what she was saying. She was like, just say it's for me. And I was like, I'm not taking a picture of, of my friend, and also my friend's wife, pregnant wife.
Yeah.
Like, just like imagine like a sneaky like picture, and a little flash goes off, and she's just like, what the fuck was
Yeah.
that?
Oh God,
I
that's
was like,
yeah.
I know. I was like, no, I'm not doing. I'm
Yeah.
not doing that.
That could very easily
Sorry.
lead to some implications.
Oh yeah. I was like, no.
Yeah.
But that was silly.
Yeah.
But I was talking to Max about it, and I was like, I think when I meet that baby, I'm going to bawl. I think I'm going to cry my eyes out.
Gonna play basketball. We get a ball.
Yeah. I'm gonna break that baby's ankles.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But yes. But yeah, we'll see them again for a baby shower at some point that they're planning for friends. And then it'll be baby time.
Baby time.
And then we'll have to not be as loud and stuff over there probably.
Boo.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll get
But
the baby to play Twilight Imperium.
hell yeah. Yeah. Teach him young. But oh yeah, that kid better be competitive at board games. Someone needs to put Vince in his place. So I mean, I think Katie does put Vince in his place sometimes, but yeah.
Vince and Katie are gonna raise the most competitive child. So
yeah, probably. But
and a very smart kid too.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Big brain.
They're both going to be great parents. I told them that, but I'll
Yes.
reiterate it here. They will be great parents, whether it's a boy or a girl.
Agreed.
But yes. Anyways, then later in the week, it was my actual birthday. A couple days later, and didn't do much, but that's how I like to do my birthdays. I don't like the attention. But my parents nudge. My parents and I went out to Cheesecake Factory for a birthday dinner. I like a birthday dinner, don't get me wrong there. But yeah, I got what did I order? It was like it was like Bang Bang chicken and shrimp, I think is what it was. It was like a Thai dish type thing. It was very good. I think that's my second favorite dish I've had there at Cheesecake Factory. Right under the chicken and shrimp gumbo, which I love that shit too. But I was very tasty. I cleaned that plate, and then got an Oreo cheesecake to go. And that shit was also that hit. I was like, oh. I had that later in the night, and that that was so good. Yes. But I did that. I think the next day I kind of didn't really do too much. But I watched Memento. I was just in the mood for a movie, so I looked on Netflix. I saw that there. I was like, you know what? I'm in a Nolan mood. I haven't seen Memento in a long time. Let's watch it again. And that's a really good movie. Wouldn't say it's like perfect or anything like that, but the concept of it is just extremely ambitious. Have you seen Memento?
Yeah, it was a long time ago, but I
Yeah,
remember it being good.
yeah, yeah. It was really good. I mean, it's probably, I think it might be the most ambitious Nolan project in terms of like just the straight up writing. Like the whole thing is the movie's literally told backwards.
Yes.
And is the way it deals with like the short term memory loss and stuff like that, while still being a comprehensible movie, is no easy feat. Like that's
No.
fucking insane how well that movie moves given that situation. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and but yeah, it's a really good movie. I really like that one. Definitely a must watch from him. For people
Yeah.
who like his work and like movies. um, but
Yeah. A little thing I learned as well is that Christopher Nolan's brother Jonathan Nolan
mhm.
wrote that movie,
Yes,
as he's written a couple of other
yeah, I
Christopher
think he
Nolan
wrote
movies.
Prestige as well.
Yeah,
I
which
was
is
seeing people say that basically the Nolan movies that have like the really good characters, Jonathan Nolan probably wrote it.
yeah.
But or at least a notable good characters.
Hmm.
But yes. Shout out to both of them.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
yes. And then yesterday I woke up. My ear was feeling a little weird. It was kind of hurting a little bit, and then it got like I don't know, like it felt like it got cluttered all of a sudden. I was like, oh, I don't know what's going on there. I kind of felt like it was like a earwax like buildup or something. I was like, okay, well,
Mhm.
I'll go to the immediate care and get my ear cleaned or whatever. But no, apparently I got an infection in there at some point. I don't know
Huh.
how. I mean, I get infections in there somewhat regularly. Usually it's from swimming. And they even asked me
Yeah,
like, "Have
could
you
have
gone
been that.
swimming?"
Mhm.
And I was like, "Yeah, but because I usually know when there's water stuck in there because that's every other time I've
Yeah.
gotten an ear infection from there. It's because I don't know, my ears are like just like they're prone to getting shit stuck in there. I don't know if that's just my ear anatomy or what, but I very frequently get water in there and it does not come out. But um, but I didn't remember that happened. I didn't like make a note of water getting in there and couldn't get out. But I have an ear infection, so um, that's kind of fun. But
Yeah.
taking
L, I
some
guess.
drops. Yeah, L loser. Taking some drops for that. It's not too bad though.
Mhm.
But uh, yeah, and then I listened to a couple things on the way down to Vince's and also on the way back from Vince's. I listened to
Mhm.
um, an album by a band called Hesse Castle. I talked about them last year, I think. They're a small Chilean like post rock band. Um,
Mhm.
and they had a new album come out called Morir Saltando. And It was pretty good. I liked it better than their last one, which was very like Black Country New Road inspired, like the first album of Black Country New Road specifically. Um,
Mhm.
and I say inspired, but like there was kind of a lot. Kind of my main gripe with that album is that there was a lot of elements from there and from other stuff that they were just kind of like straight up snatching. Like it didn't feel inspired. It was like, oh, that's just the riff from Bread Song, and like, I didn't really love that. But on this one, it's a little bit different. It's a little more wilder. It definitely feels like Black Midi at points with like the jazz influence and stuff. Some pretty passages in there, some wild stuff. It's pretty good. I enjoyed my time with that one.
Yeah.
Um, and then also I listened last night to Reality Awaits by The Strokes. Um,
Mhm.
we want to talk about that one now.
Oh, we can if you want.
Okay. Um, I did not like it.
Uh,
I have a feeling we might feel a little differently on that just because I know you were
mhm.
liking some of the singles. Going shopping did not grow on me. I don't think I listened to the second single until the album. And I really like. I kind of hate that song. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh.
It's just a slog of 6 minutes. I do not like the auto tune vocals. They sound kind of terrible throughout the album. And I think the songwriting itself just isn't that strong on here. Except for like I like Dine and Dash. I think that's a pretty good song, and like
Mhm.
I kind of like how the energy picks up towards the end of Psycho Shit. But like those are kind of the only real highlights for me. I did not enjoy my time with the record, to be honest with you. um,
Yeah.
but how did you feel though? Don't let me affect you.
I quite like it. I think that the auto tune is something I definitely had to get used to throughout the runtime of it. But it didn't really affect my enjoyment all too
Mm-hmm.
much. There were a couple of points where I was like, you know. And like you said, the lyrics aren't like the best throughout, but there were quite a few tracks where I was like, okay, I kind of dig it. I'm
Yeah.
having fun. I like the strokes. You know, I enjoy like the different take on it. And it's kind of hard to really follow up. Much like Charlie with Brad, it's hard. It's really hard to follow up an album like the New Abnormal.
Yeah.
Um, but and I can see why a lot of people are and might be uh disappointed in this one. But I don't know. There were like, I liked Liar's Remorse. Going shopping, it's like I said, it grew on me after a little while, and it's still a fun time for me.
Mm-hmm.
Lonely in the Future, I liked. But you know, I could see it shrinking on me the more I listened to it. But I don't know. I thought it was a cool little switch up for them.
Yeah.
Though Julian Casablancas does have a very nice voice, and for it to be covered up in auto tune that doesn't always sound great kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Um, but you know, not definitely not my favorite album by them, but I had a good time with it.
Okay.
On first rip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Happy for you. Glad that you liked it. Um,
Thanks, man.
yeah, no problem, man. But yes. Listen to that. And yeah, I think that about sums up my week. We're only like
Mhm.
an hour and 6 minutes into this podcast, so but
Hey, it's been worse.
it has been probably. Um, but in some music news, I only have one thing written down here, and that's that Quadeca released a new track this week as well called "Hell of a Ride." Did you listen to this, Colin?
I did not. I saw that it released. I saw like the music video was
Mm-hmm.
put up, but I didn't get to it. How is it?
Nice. I love it, to be honest with you. It's
Yeah.
by far my favorite single of this project so far, and I really liked Baby Steps, and I do like Dark Magic.
Mhm.
But this one, there's just such a fun energy to it. It's kind of basically like if Quadeca did a 1975 song. But
Mhm.
it like the hook is just so good on it. I love the drums. I love the energy. It's so danceable and fun. And then just like the production is just it's just so nice. Like it's basically all made from and this is kind of what oh bless you. This is kind of what
Thank you.
the
Sorry.
music video highlights is that it's basically all made from like keyboards and like stock keyboard
Mm.
stuff. But it just sounds so nice. And yeah, I love this track. So highly recommend listening to that one. Um,
Yeah. I'll check that out.
Still no release date on whatever Life One or whatever it is that's coming out, but
Mm.
hopefully sometime soon.
Yeah, it's
But
just all gonna be singles.
yeah, maybe
um,
Haley Williams style.
yeah, exactly.
Um, do you have any other music news?
Um, well, those two albums released that we
Yes,
talked
yes, yes.
about. Then Geese just announced their openers for the tour,
Yes.
for the Getting Killed Again tour. Let me see if I can pull that up
Mm-hmm.
right quick. Let's see. We got uh Gwennifer Raymond,
Mm-hmm.
Linalchi, Billy Woods, Juliana Barwick, Bill Orcutt, Easy Star All Stars, and Cold Court.
Yeah.
All of which I have never heard of.
I've heard of Billy
Um,
Woods. He's kind of an interesting one for them to be opening up for them because I think he does like dark experimental hip hop stuff.
oh, okay.
He's a bit of a smaller artist, but I've he was on oh shit, what project was he on that I listened to last year? He was on something I listened to. But yeah, I haven't listened to too much of his stuff, but that was a bit of a surprising one to see. Um,
Yeah. The one for our show is going to be the Easy Star All Stars,
yes.
which again never heard of them, but I did go to their Spotify page,
Mm-hmm.
and their albums Well, they have one called Ziggy Stardub, which looks like it's based off the cover of Ziggy Stardust um by Mr. David Bowie. They have Easy Star's Lonely Hearts Dub Band, Dub Side of the Moon, Easy Star's Thrilla. I don't know if they just do covers.
I think from what I saw, because I did watch. I saw some people talking about it. I think they do reggae covers of rock songs and stuff. So like they have a thing called Radio Dread, which I think is really funny. And I'm looking at it now. It's just OK Computer, pretty much, but all reggae. So
okay.
we'll
Well, I'm
seeing
kind of
some.
looking forward to hearing that.
Yeah, from they did like I think it was a KEXP. I think that's what I saw. Of like they did like a Karma Police thing. And I watched a bit of that. I was like, you know what, this will be fun. I'm sure people probably gonna smell a lot of weed at that concert in general, but
I'm sure. Yeah,
I think it might start during the opener, from what I was seeing. But you know, hell yeah.
yeah. That'll be fun. I'm very excited for that show.
Yes.
I'm still a little scared of Chicago on Halloween, but
Me too.
It'll be an experience
Yeah,
nonetheless.
unforgettable. Well, potentially.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't know if there's much of note. Yeah,
I don't have
nothing
anything.
music wise.
Wait,
But
let me check the album of the year. Music
that's what
news
I'm looking
tab.
at right now.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing really this week. There's Quadeca, Charlie XCX. There's the usual suspects.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing too of note for our circle at least.
Yeah. I guess Fiona Apple released a theme song for something, it looks like.
Oh.
Which a movie with oh God, why am I forgetting her name? Anya Taylor-Joy. I don't know.
Like Anya.
Yeah.
It looks like Tyla released an album. Rico Nasty released an album. But yeah.
Yeah.
In other media news and such, there's a new trailer for Avengers Doomsday that came out.
Yeah.
It's getting me a little more excited. A little more excited for that movie.
Yeah. Honestly,
we'll see.
I watched it and it got me a little more nervous.
Really? Yeah.
I don't know why. It was just the stuff that we'd seen so far had already been a little worrying, but like a lot of it just felt to me really stilted. Like I don't know. It's like I don't know how to describe it.
It might come out a little disjointed.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm excited to see the Fantastic Four interact with everybody.
Yeah.
And I am interested in how Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom goes. I'm very nervous for that. I still very much disagree with that casting, as well as bringing back Chris Evans.
Yeah.
I think that was a major fucking fuck up for them. I love Chris Evans. I think he did a great job, but he literally passed down the mantle, and then they're like, let's bring back the Russo brothers. And while we're at it, let's bring back everyone from the past. Fuck it. And it's like, okay.
It's definitely worrying, to say the least. At least in my opinion, but yeah.
I'm excited for the X-Men. That's what I'm excited for. I just want to see the X-Men. I love Cyclops. I love, I love Patrick Stewart and what's his name? Magneto, old British man. He's a classic actor. He's very good. I'm very excited. I like them.
Okay.
But I don't know. We'll see.
Well, we will see. Yeah, I'm a little worried, but we'll, hopefully it'll somehow all come together.
Yeah. At least I'm excited for Spider-Man. Pretty high key still.
Yes.
So at least there's that.
If you aren't sick of seeing John Bernthal, Tom Holland, and Zendaya in movies,
never.
I mean, after the Odyssey is what I mean. You can go see them again. Yes.
I will never tire of seeing Zendaya.
Yeah.
Um,
Amen, I guess.
she's a goat.
Yeah.
But you know, but otherwise, let me look through my Twitter likes, see if there's anything I missed to write
Oh, I
down.
guess this isn't really news, but an official government thing or whatever made a reference to unlimited games, no
Oh
bacon or
yes.
whatever, or games,
Yeah.
unlimited games, but no games. And that's really stupid.
Yeah.
um,
Yeah. Gross.
I hate their
Uh,
Gen Z appeal shit or whatever, but
yeah, it's really ugh.
it's disgusting.
Um, yeah. San Diego Comic-Con's going on right now, so they're showing off a bunch of stuff.
Oh shit.
I'm sure most stuff will be shown off over the weekend. Nothing
Probably,
like
yeah.
crazy's been shown off yet. But there's that. Daredevil Boarding in season 3 wrapped production. It looks like Spain won the World Cup.
Mm.
Um, for those of you who enjoy the World Cup.
My parents were actually watching it, which I was
Oh yeah,
surprised by, but yeah.
exciting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That happened. LeBron James signed with the 76ers. He left the Lakers
Mm.
for the first time in a long time. I think he's been with them for a very long time at this point. So, I don't know. I feel like he's pretty old for sports at this
I
point,
was gonna
but
say honestly, I didn't know he was still playing.
yeah, yeah. Let me see. I was with LeBron James. I think he's 45 or
God
something.
damn.
Uh, where's his age, bro? I don't care. I know he's going to the 76ers. I understand. Thank you.
I just
Um,
talked about this.
I know. Um, he is 41, so a
Damn.
little younger than I thought, but still old for basketball
Yeah,
or any
old.
sports in general.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was about to
Um,
say.
he is 6'9", nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, he he's been playing basketball for a long time. So his NBA career started in 2003. So yeah, it's cool that someone at his age is still going at a professional level.
Yeah.
Um, but I don't know. I don't watch sports, so
Me
I'm sure
neither.
people have their people have their opinions.
Yeah. We
Uh,
need to get John on here. I'm sure he knows.
yeah. Um, yeah. But I think that is all I have for news.
Cool.
Um, yeah.
I don't have any news, so um, my
Get
news.
pregnant.
Yeah.
Uh,
Woo! Um, yeah, this isn't world news or anything, but we'll be my dad and I will be making a trip up to Wisconsin tomorrow, to see our grandma. Well, my grandma, his mom, um, and I've mentioned it a few times, but this definitely feels like it's probably going to be a last visit, which is a little hard
oh
to.
really?
There's high chances this time. Like
Oh.
I think I don't remember if I talked specifically about what's going on with her on the pod, but like basically her lung is like filling up with fluid and stuff like that. And
Okay.
they were draining the lung and stuff like that, and then they I think I updated maybe last week that like they weren't sure if they were able to keep draining it or not. But they did come to the decision that they aren't going to be able to keep draining it anymore.
Hmm.
So like they gave her like pain meds and stuff like that, and it's kind of, I don't know. There's definitely a very short clock at this point. I'm pretty sure. From what I can tell. So, yeah, but yeah, we'll be doing that
Hmm.
tomorrow. But yes, yes,
Mike.
yes. What's that?
Sorry, Mike.
Oh, no problem. I just heard Mike. That sorry didn't
Mike.
come through. Mike.
Mike. Mike.
But yeah, that's how it goes, I suppose. But
Thus is life.
she's had a very long life thus far. I think she's like 94 or
Yeah.
something like that. So,
Whoa.
yep. And a lot of children, a lot of grandchildren, a lot of great grandchildren. There's a lot.
Yeah, you're dead. You're dead. How many
He's
siblings did your dad have?
he's number 10 of 11, so he has 10
Woo!
siblings. Yeah.
Yeah. Similar to my dad, he's the youngest of 9, so
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A lot of kids back then.
Yep. And I don't know how it is with your dad's family, but all of my dad's siblings have had at least 2 kids, and then a lot of those kids have
Yeah.
had kids at this point. So, yeah.
Big fam.
Yep.
Big fam energy.
I think
Um
has she been a? I'm trying to remember now if she's been. I don't think she's been a great grandma. Which is she definitely could have been if one of the great grandchildren were a little friskier. But you know.
I can't remember if my grandpa is a great grandpa. I think he might be.
Yeah.
He's 98, so
Ooh,
he's up
that's
there.
right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's as old as the Oscars, that
Yep.
guy.
Yeah.
But he's still kicking somehow.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, old people.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll happen at some point. But
Maybe.
that's funny. After I turned 25 or whatever, I was like, oh, a quarter done with my life. I said to my neighbors, and Dale was like, no, you're not. I was like, I know. he's like, you're well past that. I was like, I know.
Oh.
That was the joke. I'm making it to 100, bitch.
Just to spite you.
Yeah. Just to spite you specifically. But yes. Cool. Well, I think unless you got anything else, we're probably all good to wrap on up over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were up first for Song of the Week, though.
Yes, I am not prepared.
That's okay.
Let's see.
Go with whatever your heart desires.
Whatever my heart desires. What if my heart desires you?
Well,
you
got your choosing plaintiff. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see here. Let me look through what I've listened to this year to see if I haven't picked something from an album I've liked, which I don't think is the case. But let me see. Maybe from my perfecto playlist of perfect songs I have. Personally perfect, I should say. My perfect is not everyone else's perfect. Don't you know?
Don't we know?
Don't you know? Perfecto. Let's see. The problem with this playlist is a lot of the songs on here have been chosen already, if not all of them.
Yeah.
That sucks. Let's see here. Anything popping out to me? To you,
Mr. Colin.
Let's see. I did listen to re-listen to Not Yet this week. Oh Jesus. Have we done okay?
I don't know. Let's see. Where's our playlist? I can't find it. Didn't I pin this fucking playlist? Okay, now we're both struggling. There we go. Broken Boys Song of the Week. Half Alive. We have not done okay.
All right. Well, I'll do that. Then. I'm gonna go with. All right. I'm gonna go with okay. I have Alive.
Okay.
The stars. It's okay.
All right. That was okay by Half Alive. What'd you think, Mike?
It's okay. No, it's a great song. I love that track. Love that album, of course. We're no strangers to praising that record. But that opener in particular, I love how groovy it is. I love how strange the groove is on it at points. It's kind of a complex track in some ways, which I always really appreciate. And I love like the chords in there and stuff too. I love that chorus. I love the little mouth noises. I don't think those came through Discord, but they came through in the recording. I love like all that stuff in there. I love how it kind of goes rock at some points too. It's just a really interesting track, and one of their most creative. So yeah, it's a great choice.
Yeah. I remember, I think when the album came out, I wasn't huge on it when I first listened to it, from what I
Mhm.
remember. Um, and then like something awakened inside of me where I was like, actually, this song fucking bangs.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've praised this album a lot, and we're no strangers to it. They did peak with this album,
Mm.
unfortunately. But still great stuff. Really good opener for that album. Very weirdly complex, but really fun.
Yeah.
I think Josh sounds really good on it,
Oh yeah.
and yeah, it's just like a really really fun song. But
Absolutely.
what you got for us?
Well, um, I know I highlighted a single a few weeks ago, but I like this one even better. So I really like that new Quadeca track. So
Mhm.
I'm going to go with that. Hell of a Time by Quadeca. Okay, that was Hell of a Time by Quadeca. What'd you think of that, Colin?
Well, true to its name, I would say that's a hell of a time.
Hell yeah.
Good song. I think that is also my favorite of the three singles that he's released thus far for whatever Life One might be.
Mm,
Um, just really groovy, really fun. I liked how it was just all keyboard based and and everything. Very cool production wise. I think he sounded great on it. I liked the background. He had a hell of a time
yeah.
throughout. Just really fun, really really boppy. Liked it a lot.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I've honestly had this lodged in my head for the last few days. I really love the chorus on here. I love those bouncy drums, those electronic drum groove or whatever. It's really nice.
Mhm.
And the outro of this thing, just repeating had a hell of a time with like those strings, the keyboard strings.
Mhm.
It just sounds so nice. Like I love that outro. And I think the lyrical content's pretty cool too. It's very bittersweet. And I don't know. It just really it reminds me. I compared it to 1979 earlier, or 1979. Jeez, the 1975 earlier. Where the fuck did
Yeah.
that come from? The 1975 earlier, and it definitely has. I think my favorite elements of the 1975 in it, with like that bittersweetness and
Yeah.
like those, electronic throwback vibes and things like that. Um, and like those really cool airy vocals in the chorus too. I'm just a huge fan of this one. I love this track. And
Yeah, I think it's
yeah, uh, yeah, cool.
yeah.
Alrighty. Well, unless you got anything else to add, we're probably good to officially wrap it on up here.
Yeah, I think we're all good to go.
All good, brother. Okay, well, if you're listening to us on streaming services, thank you very much. We appreciate that, and we love you to death. If someone won't say it, we will. And yeah, you should give us 5 stars or whatever the equivalent of that is on your streaming service of choice. But you can come on over to YouTube, where we are under the same name, BrokeN Bois, capital N, Bois. You can see our beautiful profile pictures of Mr. Marquez from Severance just staring you down, a little bit of sadness in his eyes, a little bit of whatever you want to describe that emotion as. I can't
Yeah.
think of anything at this point. For as many weeks as I had this profile picture, or new debut of Mr. Matt Damon, resisting. Kind of looks like he's getting reamed in the ass a little bit, but
Yeah.
he's
Straight teeth.
straight teeth, yeah. Who's getting better head, Mark S. or Matt Damon? You let us know in the comments. um, but yes, you can come see that and vote down below on YouTube, and also in the description below we have links to a whole bunch of stuff like the song of the week playlists, that little segment that we just did. We got playlists of compiling all those songs from all these years of all these episodes. And down there we have a playlist for me, we have one for Colin, and we have one for both of us combined. And in those playlists you can find Hell of a Time by Quadeca, as well as Okay Okay by Half Alive, as well as many other Quadeca tracks and other Half Alive tracks, and a whole bunch of other good stuff from these past 5 years. So
5 long years.
5 years, 5 years. But
Half as long as Odysseus was on his journey.
damn,
Huh?
that's so true. This has really been a journey so far. So,
Yeah.
uh, can't wait for
If
the next 5 to what were we saying?
yeah, if there's one thing you can compare the Broken Boys podcast to, it's the Odyssey.
Yeah,
So,
I think that's the most apt comparison, really. Yeah.
yeah, really hand in hand.
Yeah.
We had our Cyclops arc where we were trapped
Hmm.
in the apartment.
Trapped in COVID. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go, trapped in COVID, and then
Yeah.
we got turned into pigs at one point. You know, it
Yeah.
it's a whole thing. You know, we went from being in person to and now we're in Discord. So this is our pig era.
Yeah.
Uh,
This is like those pigs. Just Discord
Yeah.
pigs, you know. So yeah, hoping to make it out of that, and then in a couple years we'll be in hell. So you'll really want to stick around for that one. Oh, anyways, I don't even remember what segment am I on. I talk about personal stuff. I think yeah, our personal things as well. We have for me, I make music under the name of Plaintive, as alluded to earlier. You can go check that out. Some gonna hopefully hone in on some music here. I'm trying, I swear.
Yes, queen.
Yes, queen. And yes, you can go check that out down below, Spotify, Apple Music. I also have my album of the year page where I rate and review music. You can see my Strokes review. It's a little mean, not gonna lie, but I was not. Yeah. Anyways, you can read that, or yeah, I have my Instagram down there. I have my YouTube page. I have oh man, what the fuck else do I have down there? I don't know. TikTok, something like that. Instagram, I think I said that one. But yeah, I don't know, something like that. And my relation to you, dear viewer, well, where do I want to place us this week? Let's see. You know, as we've been saying, this podcast has been a hell of a ride. And it's been like a journey in the Odyssey. We were already comparing it to that. And you know what? You know me. If you know me for one thing, it's for my big arms and my immense strength for rowing boats. And that's been me on this journey. I've been I've been a mere boat rower on Odysseus's ship. And you know what? I've been behind our viewer this whole time on this journey. Just keeping over them, making sure they're rowing their oar as they should. I hope it's called rowing. And you know, helping them up if the waves knock them over. You know, all that. I'm always that hand on their shoulder on this on this ship of a podcast. Beautiful metaphor this week. And that's me. And yeah, Colin over here, he runs our socials. He runs our Twitter page where he posts when videos are posted, as well as updates anything else that needs to be updated. And he also runs our TikTok page and our Instagram page where he posts funny clips of us being silly little guys and saying funny little things. You know how it goes here sometimes. And you should go check those out. All really good stuff over there that he's providing for our podcast. But he also has personal stuff as well. He has an album of the year page where he rates and reviews music. And he also has a letterbox where he rates and reviews movies. You can go check out the Odyssey review over there. It's a good one. And Colin, what is your relation to our dear viewer this week?
I am also on this boat with our dear viewer and also us and the rest of our crew.
Yes. Our crew behind the scenes of this podcast.
Yes. We're on our way home. We were stuck in Troy for such a long time, and now we're making our way back. and boy, it's been a wild ride. I'll tell you that much. Been a crazy few years. But now we've seen land, but our captain's been warned of a certain sea witch that that sings in a way that lures people in, and so they may be eaten and murdered and such.
Bullshit.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And he's trying to make everybody put wax in their ears and like tie him to the mast, but the three of us aren't having it. We want to be tied to the mast too. We want to hear this song. And our captain, he's captain, our captain.
Exactly.
He's gonna be like, fine. He's gonna relent and let us be tied to the mast as well. But as we're passing by this island with a bunch of sirens sitting on the rocks, trying to lure us and our crew into the waters, we're hearing this, and our captain, he's just fucking screaming.
Yeah,
he's screaming his head off, and we're like, dude, what is going on? We're not even hearing it yet. He just doesn't like being tied down before they even start singing. But then they start singing, and don't you know it, that sounds beautiful. It's nothing to us. We're having a good time. We're swaying.
We're rocking out.
We're rocking out. We're having a good time. This is beautiful music. I don't know what the fuck this guy's complaining about. I think he's just trying to look cooler than he is. But after we get past the sirens, and after we lose a member of our crew who jumps into the ocean to be eaten by the sirens, we're gonna get past that and be like, wow, that was beautiful. And our captain's just gonna be sitting at the mast, or sitting at the starboard, I don't know, on the poop deck, crying and rocking back and forth as Himesh Patel is like trying to comfort him. But we're just we're like, that was pretty nice. And then we're gonna be reveling in the experience that we've had, and surely nothing else could go wrong on this ride home. But our dear viewer is gonna be like, hey, can I be on your podcast, on your ancient Greek podcast, Spasmenos Agoria, which may or may not be Broken Boys in Greek. Don't come for me. I don't know Greek. I just looked it up on Google, and the Google AI told me that's what it was.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be like, of course you can. We're gonna film it at night when everybody's sleeping, and we're rolling as we're on these beautiful waves, seeing the stars. Imagine how many stars there were on that ocean in the middle of nowhere. Beautiful. But after we're done filming that, and after the whole siren song situation, we are going to get up before bed, and our dear viewer is just going to be so elated that he got to be on our pod, and also that we heard this beautiful siren song. And he's gonna be like, hey, can I get one of those embraces that you guys just talked about at the very end of that episode? And we're gonna go, of course. Tom Holland, and we are going to it's going to be Mike behind, me in front, and our dear viewer in the middle, and us in our very sweaty, disgusting Grecian togas and whatnot, armor, are going to all slough together and embrace in this beautiful thing that we like to call the love cage. But while we do this embrace, I'm going to look over Tom Holland's shoulder into Mike's beautiful eyes, and I'm gonna just kiss him on the fucking lips so hard.
Me, to be clear.
Yes, Mike. Maybe Tom Holland if he offends, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Wouldn't
rule it out.
Yeah, you never know. But and that's what we like to call a love cage. And if you would like your very own love cage, dear viewer, all you must do is drop your address in the comments below. We will find you. You won't know when. You won't know where. We will find you and give you your very own love cage. So drop that Addy.
Damn straight. That was
Damn.
an epic tale that you
An Odyssey,
that you
if you
told
will.
there, an odyssey, if you will. And I will. But yes. Thank you for watching this episode of Broken Boys. Stay tuned next week. Where we'll talk about something.
Something or other. We'll see.
Yeah.
You never know.
There's always something. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye.